three types of selfish: the enlightened selfish, the codependent selfish, and the victim selfish. We're going to start with the victim selfish. The victim selfish is somebody who wants everyone to meet their needs, show up for them, respect them, honor them, commit to them. They're not doing it for themselves. They want everyone to fill their basket. And no matter how much you show up for the victim selfish, they never feel like it's enough. They are not taking personal responsibility for meeting any of their needs. So that is the victim selfish. Then we have the codependent selfish, where that person is taking responsibility for meeting everyone's needs, because they think that if they meet everybody's needs, their needs will then get met. If I support you and I hold a safe space for you and I celebrate you and I encourage you and I believe in you, then you'll value me. Oh, so now you're showing up and doing something for me, but you're also then giving me responsibility for meeting one of your needs, instead of you, this codependent selfish, taking responsibility for meeting your own needs, deeply valuing your own self. And we do want to be of service, but we want to be of service in a healthy, co-creative way. So now we're going to talk about the enlightened selfish, but I'm just going to spend a little more time on the codependent selfish. So the codependent selfish, again, meets everybody's needs, hoping that then their needs might get met. The codependent selfish is very needy, constantly looking for validation, constantly tending to everyone. They're the pleaser. They also feel often insecure and like, do they like me? Do I belong? Again, codependent selfish, looking for the needs external, giving responsibility for their needs external, taking responsibility for meeting everybody's needs. That also shows up as the martyr. So that's the codependent selfish. The enlightened selfish is holding all responsibility for all of your needs deep in your core, not holding responsibility for meeting other people's needs, because the moment we take responsibility for meeting another person's needs, we are essentially saying to them, I don't think you're capable. That totally disempowers that person. Then it puts you into a place of arrogance because you don't think people are actually capable and that you're somehow more evolved than they are. Maybe you are, but it's not your job. So the enlightened selfish is, I respect myself. You don't need to respect me. I value myself. I don't need you to value me. I will hold a safe space for you to respect and value yourself, but I will not project what I value onto you and want you to be a certain way in order to soothe my own anxiety or meet my own needs. So the enlightened selfish is meeting all of your needs deep in your core, which then enables you to hold a safe space for people to be in whatever process they need to be in. So sometimes people say, well, isn't it selfish to only want for your own self? That's the enlightened selfish. If I don't want for other people, then I'm holding a space for them to want for themselves, and I'm not projecting what I want onto them. So we want only for our own self. We are only attached and responsible for our own energy. We would never give that responsibility away, because that immediately moves us into the victim. So selfish can be good if you're in the enlightened selfish, the connected selfish, not the victim selfish or the codependent selfish. Oh.